Hello, and thanks for dropping by. I'm MJ, and you know how we do it here. I'm MJ, you are my audience, and we just keep it real. I know that we're here today about part 2 of You're Never Too Old. Now, I know you saw the first video, so now we're going to talk about in part 2 about partnerships. And that is important to all of you because you know you can be in business right now today. You don't have to wait. You don't need anybody's permission. You just need to get into business. That's how you protect yourself against a pink slip, a green slip, a red slip, or no slip. Let's give you an example. Let's just take, for instance, the lady next door to you who you know she's an older individual or mature individual. She likes to bake pies. Now we've got the individual next door who loves technical equipment and the ITs and all these modern conveniences of communication and networking, where they've passed each other and just nodded and said, how are you? Now you can say more than that. You can say, neighbor, you could be my partner. Because you could. Right now, today, you could be in business by the time you get through viewing this. Because let's get that example again. This individual likes to bake pies and cookies and cakes. And here's an individual over here that loves to drive around town, knows town like the back of her hand, and can text and do all that sort of stuff. Now, how do we put them together? Because there are local restaurants and even big restaurants that love getting specialty cakes and treats because they know people like to eat that at the end of a dinner. So now you could work with the kind of thing to help market Sister Jackson or your neighbor because she's got these beautiful pies and cakes and take those to the place of a restaurant. So now you're in transportation, she's in baking, and now you are partnership. The same about if you wanted to be a courier. So now you have the individual on the other side of you, another neighbor or friend or relative, and they do things like they tailor real good. They like to sew. Why not be mobile tailoring to go? And then now you got another person that wants to do the transporting of this individual. That's a courier service. I just gave you 4 businesses right there. Courier business, transportation business, bakery, and tailoring, where they sat in the house and they just admired their sewing and their cakes just inside their home. Now you're out. You've got 4 businesses. You can also put your young adults, the children in your house. You can be partners with your family members, your husband, your wife, your children, your siblings. You can come together with your friends. If you look at it differently, I want you to start thinking as you look at people, when you start talking to them, I want you to say to them, MJ told me you could be my partner. Now, you have a reason to know you can't worry about being too old or too young. Just about which one is that person to my right or that person to my left or the one right out there. You could be my partner. That's the way you want to do it. That's the way we do it here at MJ. Hey, and by the way, I am MJ, just keeping it real.